for a Virgo rising, green jade, moss agate, I'm not how you say that, agate. These are great earthy stones for you to help calm the nervous system. They're also anti-inflammatory and they help with this self-sufficiency sort of energy that Virgo has, refining that, balancing that. Emerald is also your stone. I think this one's another great one. Again, you're an earth sign, so I think this emerald looks great really on all of the earth risings, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but is your stone traditionally for Eastern astrology. And howlite is also really great for you. It's really grounding, reduces stresses and anxieties, and helps to keep the body healthy. So a really great stone for you, I think. So Libra rising, you also have the diamond. You can wear the diamond like Taurus rising. It's a Venusian stone, very beautiful, very glamorous. It is also the same with opal and rose quartz as well. I think rose quartz is more a Libran than Taurus stone. It's just more about love and relationships and fine-tuning those and helping balance those, because your theme of your life, if it's ruled by Venus, is going to be a lot about relationships, and you can have a lot of ups and downs in relationships. So it sort of helps to heal the heart and help get through relationships and to enhance love in the relationship. And it's also a very lovely feminine stone that helps to boost self-love and self-confidence as well, which is great for Libra, I think. Opalite as well, it's a beautiful shimmery iridescent stone that I think these colors or these textures are really great for Libra, and it is the stone of balance and communication, so that fits really well. Morganite as well, if you're a Libra rising, get some morganite stones for your rings. You can even have an engagement ring made from this stone. It's a beautiful clear pink stone. Very high quality, is absolutely amazing. This enhances things like love and affection in life, and it's your stone, so really great. I really recommend that one for Libra rising. Scorpio rising, you can also use red coral like with the Aries rising. Again, make sure if you have any strong aspects from Pluto to Mars, maybe something more like obsidian. This is for power, strength, stability. This is really your stone. When I think of Scorpio rising, I think of obsidian. It also helps with positivity, and I know it's a very heavy stone and you would think it's like quite the opposite, but for Scorpio it resonates with that energy and it helps to boost the positivity because they can become a bit negative. Bloodstone as well, like Aries, you can use. It helps get rid of that any negative or stagnant sort of energy or build up of energy. As well as obsidian, it can refine your intuition, so obviously you're a water sign. And bloodstone as well protects the blood, and Scorpio rules the blood. So this is a great stone for you. It's really detoxifying. It's great for any anemia or any issues with the blood. Carnelian is similar to this as well. It helps protect the blood and fertility, and also helps protect the reproductive organs, which Scorpio rules. I think carnelian is really great for Scorpio risings. All of these stones, they look amazing on you as well. These are your stones for your rising. Sagittarius rising, you can definitely have yellow sapphire. These are great quality stones that you can buy to wear, and it's your color, it's your style. You can also use solidite, or the more expensive version would maybe be lapis lazuli. So these are great to help refine your visions, your goals. You can also use turquoise. This is really hard to find a good quality stone of turquoise, so just be careful with that. Sometimes I have a lot of treatments done with the colors, so just, yeah, you would spend a lot of money on a quality turquoise stone. Tiger's eye, you can also use it's a very courageous stone. You can use this if your Jupiter needs a bit of a boost, a bit of a lift, if you know what I mean. And lastly, Sagittarius, you can also have labradorite. It helps to enhance psychic awareness and spirituality and that connection, because I feel like Sagittarius can be one of those signs that get a bit bogged down with not facts, but just knowledge, and sometimes they need to just remember to come back to their more spiritual side. Capricorn rising, it's highly important you have the best quality gemstones, because if you're going to buy a gemstone, Capricorn rising, you don't really need them for one. Like I said, you can just have all of the earth risings, you can just wear metal jewelry. But if you're going to go for a gemstone, just have a few and have them of the highest quality, because Capricorn needs things that are long lasting, that have meaning, significance, that are going to stand the test of time. So your stone is a blue sapphire. That's the stone for Satin, yeah. And also dark emerald as well. Really dark emerald is great for patience, coming back to the heart as well, which is great for Capricorn. And also patience and compassion as well. Onyx as well, you can use this for stamina, self-control, these sort of things. Obviously it's very Capricorn, helps to balance that, especially if the Saturn is debilitated as well, obviously not in its home sign or it's in its sign of its fall or detriment. The stone jet, and this is great, it's rules over the teeth and any toothaches it's great for, which is good for Capricorn. It rules over the teeth, the bone structure, the bones. The saying jet black comes from this stone, and I think Capricorns are always going to look good in black. Stark black or stark white, Capricorns can really pull off well. But these black sort of dark stones, I think, suit best, and the only signs that can pull it off is Capricorn, but also Scorpio, with Scorpio ruling obsidian. It's because they can handle the energy of these stones. They resonate with this type of energy. Aquarius rising, so you can use similar stones to what I said for Capricorn, because traditionally you are both ruled by Saturn. I tend to go by the new rulers of Uranus. And I like to think that Aquarius, well, it's an air sign, it's very communicative. You can use these stones that are a bit more clear and about communication. So fluorite is really good for clarity of mind. It helps to calm the mind, and it's a lovely stone that suits really well Aquarius. Garnet as well is great for Aquarius rising. I think a dark garnet can look really good with Aquarius rising. It enhances sort of passion, and it's actually called the sex stone by nickname. And it's because it's great for Aquarius because they can lose their bit of passion because they're so cerebral in nature, especially if they don't have any other fire in their chart as well, when they need a little boost of that. So to help balance, obviously it's all about balance, I think, balancing out your chart, your personality with these options, these different options I give for the ascendant signs. And Aquarius risings are also really drawn to clear sky blue colors. Obviously dressing like clothes wise, you look great in those light blue colors. And yeah, turquoise is also your stone, so I think turquoise can look great on you. Again, like I said for Sagittarius, so you do have to it's very hard to get a good quality turquoise. Be careful with that. Pisces rising, your stone for sure is going to be amethyst. It helps for temperance and balance. Aquamarine also, because it helps to boost courage, which I think Pisces could do of a little bit. And it's also really great for sensitive people. It helps to soothe any worries and sort of just helps them go with the flow. Again, very Pisces. These look great on you as well. So also, as you probably have guessed, you can use the stone that's on the cusp of whatever house or planet that you're wanting to strengthen, that's debilitated, that's badly aspected in your chart. For example, if you're wanting some clarity on your career, if you're going for a job interview, or if you just want better direction on what your life purpose is or what you need to be achieving in life, go to your midheaven, what sign is there, and go through the list that I just said. What stone can you use to have in your pocket when you go to that interview or to take with you to work? So these aren't stones that necessarily you can wear, but you can meditate with them when you're thinking about that. Another example, if you're wanting better sleep, enhance your dreams, remember your dreams, and just for peace of mind and to just have that space and time for yourself, like to be able to enhance that in your life. I would go to your 12th house cusp, what sign is there and what stone rules that sign, and then have those stones under your pillow, by your bed, because that's the area of life that you want to use those stones. Do you see what I mean? So every area of life has a different stone that you can use it for, and so that's why the ascendant is the ones that we wear, because the ascendant is our physical body and the house of self-expression. And lastly, an example about relationships. So if you're wanting to find a relationship, enhance a relationship that you are in already, that's for the long term, look to your 7th house cusp and the sign there, and what stone you can use when you go on a date. You can have in your pocket or your purse, just take it with you. Or again, if you're meditating on it, hold those stones, think of that. Whatever sign that's on your descendant there. Lastly, I will note, once you've gone through all this information, you've figured out what stone that you need to go for, that you want to wear, don't go online to buy it just because these stones have certain energies and frequencies, and it's best to go to a store to pick it out. So have in mind what you want to go for, but the stones will really pick you out. And you probably hear this a lot, you'll just go with your gut intuition, and you'll really know what I'm talking about once you're there, once you see a whole, because it can be very confusing, have a whole like tray of gemstones in front of you, knowing which one to pick the ones out that you think might, based on your rising sign, and then just refine it down by how you feel, what your gut instincts are. You know what I mean? It'll just sort of fit like a glove, and you won't have any ambiguity or confusion around it once you wear the right one that's for you. So to know your rising sign, go to astro.com, go to free horoscopes, and then extended chart selection, type in your birth details, and then hit charts, and it'll draw up a chart, a circular chart for you, and look for the sign that's on the left side where the little arrow is. And this is where the sun was rising on the eastern horizon when you were born, because we look from the perspective of Earth, which is from the center, so that will be the east. So it's on the left side of the chart. And you will need an accurate time of birth for this. The ascendant sign moves every couple of minutes, so just make sure you're fairly accurate with your time of birth, because the degree will really change. But as long as unless it's the last degrees of a sign, and you might not know if you're the late degrees of a sign or an early degrees of the next sign. So that's when you'll really have to know to refine, make sure you've got the right, down to the minute, right time of birth. I will put a link in the description that you can go to find all this out as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like or comment, and I'll see you soon.